Hey guys, welcome back to another FIFA Career Mode. And today, starting right here, we have two young prospects here. But here's Jordan Cooper. He is one of the brightest star, I believe, hitting the 90, 92, 94 potential mark. And I am going to call him up for sure. Wearing the number 25 of the jersey. But yes, he is the backup of the backup, or emergency backup, you would say. But of course, I need to train him to at least 65 before I could comfortably, start him in the game. But anyway, we right here we are trying to start off our FA Cup campaign against Burnley away from home. And as you know, last time we lost to Birmingham because of the stupid red card in the end, or at first, got kicked out, with the 2-1 loss against Birmingham. But anyway, right here we have a huge expectation. We try to go all the way, to the final, or maybe to win the cup. But of course, it really depends on the performance of the team. And here's Danny James right here, taking the shot, but great save by the goalkeeper to deny the first goal. Here's Taylor Morris, still trying to improve his speed here. Here's Daniel James. It's 1-2 to Aparici as perfect football right here, and puts it right back to Aparici as a great partnership between our number 19, number 20, and finally we are leading 1-0 up. And here's Daniel James. He threw a ball to Morgan Gibbs-White. Another through ball to Nathan Redmond, playing the central attacking role since I believe Danny Ings is having a little bit injury. So Nathan Redmond had to step into that central forward role. And here's Danny James to Aparici as so far we've been looking very, very good with the youngsters. And right here, the goalkeeper makes another tremendous save to deny the second goal, or even possibly third goal. And here's Morgan Gibbs-White through ball to Nathan Redmond. Not all the players can catch him. He's quite fast. And right here, Kurt Zouma, former Chelsea player, is going to be sent off right here. A very, very silly challenge. He was the last defender, and he decided to take Nathan Redmond out. And guess who is going to take the penalty? And yeah, of course, they are taking Chris Wood out to bring in Ben Mee, to strengthen the defensive lineup. And right here, Lamina hits the post so we couldn't really score from the penalty. It's still 1-0, and it's a huge pressure. And here's Gibbs-White, ball roll in to Lamina, playing some very patient football here. And Morgan Gibbs-White took a shot, powers that way through. Right now we are 2-0 up in the 51st minute. His Morgan Gibbs-White in the second half. And here is a through ball to Danny James. And right here he got denied once again. That's his third chance for him already, and still couldn't score one goal yet. And he's Funes Mori. And I just realized this Funes Mori is not the old Southampton player. It turns out it's a twins brother. I didn't even know that. I just recently searched that. Turns out it's just only a twin brother. So, yep. And we consider right there with the mistake at the back, but we gotta find one way through. And right here, Nathan Redmond decided to surprise us with a screamer. Decided to finesse that right outside the box, left side of the box actually, right outside the box. And just, we got to look at her once again. And, yep, Jordan Cooper comes on as well. And what a great shot in the end. And we are 3-1 up. And here's Morgan Gibbs-White to Jordan Cooper. Maybe scoring his first ever goal here. Tried to go for his left side, but good save by the goalkeeper. But good effort by Jordan Cooper. And here's Taylor Morris to Jordan Cooper. Through ball to Nathan Redmond. Again, what is he going to do? There's Nathan Redmond once again. Take a finesse shot, but I believe it hits one of the Burnley player to deflect off for a corner. And here's Jordan Cooper. Passes in the middle. And a great block by great defense so far by the Burnley player. And right here, Bradley Mitchell, our, again, newly called up youngster score his first ever goal for Southampton, and hopefully he's going to score more. Again, he's a Vieira type, I believe. I don't know. Does he has the potential? I don't know. But based on his size and technique so far in the game, I believe he could be one of them. And he's just scored his first goal. And right here, coming in January, I believe. And we're currently sitting at 8th with 36 points, and we're 5 points away from Everton, and we are already halfway through the season. We got to improve for sure, because right now what we're aiming for, it's Champions League, but so far what we're doing, it's such a below par, so we have to improve that for sure. And right here, I think I made I don't think it's the worst ever signing that I have, but for sure, transfer window is closing down, and I just realized I don't have a lot of right and left midfielders or wingers, as you say, and I think this is the cheapest option I can get. Here's Paulo Trauco. I think that's how you pronounce his name. Trauco, 63 rated, only 19-year-old young, and he is a free agent. Apparently, we are going to offer him a contract just to sit on the bench. If anybody it's hurt, then he is going to come and fulfill that role. But of course, he is not going to be a long-term thing, but a short-term thing for sure. I need to find, again, squad depth. That's what we're looking for. But for wingers, right now we don't have squad depth, so we were forced to sign a pretty poorly rated player. But he might come in handy. So I will never know if he might become a decent player despite having a very low rated. But I believe he might be he doesn't really have a lot of potential to grow. That's how I felt. And here it's another game against Newcastle, second game of this episode, away from home. And here's our lineup: 4-4-1-1, same back four, not a lot of changes compared to regular lineup. Aparici S comes on, and yeah, as you guys saw, Morgan Giswhite was offered with like 37 million euros or 40 million euros to Bayern Munich, but I'm not gonna sell that guy for sure. And Ismaili Sarr is injured. It's gonna be out for 3 weeks. And right here, first chance to counter attack, but unfortunately Paulson hits the post. It's kind of like an open goal, but pretty tight angle. And here's Aparici S dribbles away or dribble past a lot of defenders, but still great save by goalkeeper. Here's Hudson-Odoi on the right hand side, looking for a pass in the middle, crosses to Paredes, but what a great volley there, and great cross by Hudson-Odoi. I know Hudson-Odoi doesn't score a lot of goals, but in terms of him going forward most of the time, just pretty enjoyable to watch. And right here, we make a huge mistake by Joe Gomez, but fortunately Angus Gunn saves our ass again. And here is counter attack football. He's Hudson-Odoi again, going by himself on the right hand side. Apparently nobody can catch him up, and still going on his own. Final third, and cross in the middle to Paulson through the legs, and we are 2-0 up. And this game, man of the match has to be Hudson-Odoi. What a great player, great winger that we have. He used his speed. He has everything except his finishing, of course. And right here, Newcastle try to get a consolation goal, but denied by Angus Gunn once again. And finally, the game ended 2-0 with a clean sheet. Again, we are trying to improve everything in the Premier League. We got to try to win as many games as we can. Again, we are sitting at 8th, not so much of a change here and there, but give us another 2-3 episodes. I might say nine games, probably might hit that Europa League mark, but again, we cannot just rely on Europa League to get to Champions League, right? And yeah, so at least we need to have two options that we have, either top four or winning the Europa League. But I wouldn't say it's unrealistic, but we try to make the most out of it. And here's the final game of this episode against Fulham at home. And yeah, I believe we won't beat them in the last fixture. Just need a sip of water. And here is Lamina replacing Paredes. And here's Saparici as once again take a shot. What a player he is. Attacking midfielder, right? We are 1-0 up, just under 10 minutes. And here's Hassan Odoi trying to play a 1-2 to Paulson. Took a shot, but in the end, not poor effort. Should have passed. Look for another option. Here's Saparici as didn't clear the ball here. And here's Fonte. Took a shot, but great save by Angus Gunn to deny the equalizing goal. And it's Sodero. And it's Brian on the left hand side looking for a pass in the middle. Decided to cross in the middle to Fonte. And Fonte was the one who got to the ball but heads it over the bar. And here's number 18. I think he's Iranian, I believe. Again, so to Surrey. And again, not a lot of support in the middle for Fulham. But in the end, number 18 decided to take a shot, but it was kind of close, but still 1-0. And here's Paulson, skip past the defender to Hassan Odoi. Just as I say, he doesn't score a lot of goal. And right here, he just scored another Premier League goal. I think that might be his third or fourth goal already. So we're 2-0 up. And here's in the second half, right after the kickoff, number 18 crosses in the middle to Surrey. But what a great cross in the end. And Fulham pulls one back, 2-1. Right now, our match is in jeopardy right here, because Fulham is like pushing us hard. And right here, what a great skill by number 18. But good save by Angus Gunn to come out just a little bit early to close down the gap. And here's Bertrand loses in the middle. Here's Tom Canny to number 21. A shot, but fortunately right here didn't hit the target, and that's how the game ends, 2-1. And I think I'm really proud of the team. 2-1, even though it's a pretty uneven game in the end. It's like, oh, you know what, Fulham, a poor level team, but somehow they got one goal back and make it pretty interesting in the end. But still, good job to the boys who hold on with the win. And here's the final game of this episode against Chelsea away from home. And 4-3-3 formation by them. The front three is definitely a huge threat for us. And again, coming in here, Chelsea, it's actually 1 point or 3 points. If just a few points ahead of us. So if we win this game, we're gonna overtake them and we'll be in fifth. But of course, we can't really estimate the result in the end. So we gotta play this game. Come in this game pretty humble, and literally the first attack of the game. Here's Pulisic crossing in the middle to Pilati, and Kovacic decided to take a volley, but not a bad attempt. And here's Hassan Odoi playing against his former team here. Over past Aparici as a lob through ball to Paulson, puts it right back in the middle to Hassan Odoi. Can he score against his former team? No, he can. His goal was denied by the goalkeeper Carbrello. And here's Pulisic once again. He's onside here. Puts it right back to Alexandro. Looking for a pass to Conte. And right here, again, that's what I told you. Huge threat to our defense, and somehow Bolatti just distract our defender. So they're 1-0 up, and here's Nathan Redmond going by himself. Take a shot, good save by the goalkeeper, but Paredes is there to tap that rebound in. He's there at the right place and at the right time. And we don't have a lot of chances until right here in the 80th minute. Basically, the last 10 minutes of the game. Here's Joe Gomez. We decide to switch his play. Here's Doherty. It threw a ball to Danny James. He just came on full of energy, full of speed. And he's a one-on-one goalkeeper, but he decided to sweat it to Paulson again. Chelsea is only a few points ahead of us. No matter what, I don't care how dirty the goal was. We just need that win, and we got that 2-1 win. And I believe after this game, we overtake Chelsea in the 5th place, and I believe we did. So that's the end of the game. That's the end of the gameplay. Hope you guys like it. Subscribe to this channel, and I will see you guys in the next one.